Hi everyone, this is Craig from Pure Dead Gaming, and I'm here tonight to bring you a first impressions let's play of Sniper Elite VR. This is a game that I've very much been looking forward to ever since it was announced. I'm a big fan of the Sniper Elite series, and it feels made for VR. Like, you can say that about a lot of games, but it's just, I don't know. It's, as soon as it was announced, I instantly got excited at the possibilities. I love VR. I love shooting games in VR, and Sniper Elite is one of those games where the shooting feels so good that if you can get that in a more kinetic way, I'm all for it. So before we start, I'm playing this on a review build, so it's the build that will come out on Thursday. The review embargo doesn't lift till Thursday, but there was a content embargo which lifted today, allowing us to show off some footage of the game from the first couple of levels. I'll be playing this game on the Oculus Quest 2, as you can see. Here are my beautiful hands and my controllers. I'm also coming to you from my safe space, cyberpunk inspired flat or apartment if you're an American. So let's get started. I haven't had a chance to play too much of this so far, just with work commitments and then recording our weekly Pure Dead Gaming podcast tonight. But I have had a few shots. What I'm hoping to do is delete my save so that we can start from the beginning, just so I can give you the sort of opening impressions of the game. Now, you will notice here that load times are pretty good. That's always the case with the Oculus Quest. If you are playing on PlayStation VR, expect them to be a little bit more elongated. So just to start with, regular options here. Checking these kill cams. Just leave it at normal. Kill cam follows bullet is off. Maybe have a look at that. You also do have some comfort options here, although we'll take a look at that when we start the game more in depth. You have options for control, including teleport, which, if you get motion sickness, fair enough, but if you don't, I don't recommend it. I think you should go for as full an experience as you can get. And here are your graphics options as well. Okay, so go back and we will start a new game. I am right-handed. So here you go, here's the comfort presets. You have teleport movement, snap turning, and comfort assists on. Free movement, snap turning, comfort assists on. Or intense, which is free movement, smooth turning, comfort assists off. This is my preferred option. But as you can see here, it can be changed at any time. For the purposes of this Let's Play, I'm not going to embarrass myself. We'll hit Cadet difficulty so that I can actually show you me getting some kills.
In this age, it is easy to lose sight of what we have. Family, freedom, peace. 40 years ago, the world, this place, were very
This is me
different.
sitting on my old-timey chair.
Not a day passes when I do not think of that time, when I'm not thankful that I am still here. Thankful for them.
As you can see,
Why did we fight?
relatively
we fought so they
basic
would not have
graphics.
to.
But
So they
good
would
enough.
never have to live through the horrors we faced.
Good enough.
After capturing Sicily, the Allies prepared to assault mainland
this play out.
Italy. While the Nazis strengthened their defenses in the south, we partisans fought to weaken them and hasten the end of fascist control of our homeland. The town of Pazzano was under attack. We fought to hold the Nazis back and to buy time for my partisan comrades to capture one of their artillery pieces.
So yeah, as expected, the graphics, while certainly not bad by any means, they're not standout. Like, you can tell what everything is. There's a fair amount of detail here on the wall. Like, but you look down here, and I mean, this is supposed to be rubble. I spoke about this on the podcast, and it's basically just a big lump with a JPEG of rubble on top of it. So things like this, it could certainly use some work, but as you can see here, we've got our free movement. Pretty good. So we'll walk over here.
A rifle.
So what you do is, to get stuff out of reach, you reach over like this. So watch what I'm doing here. Reach over like this, press the grab button, pull it towards you, and then drop it like a fucking idiot. Like that. You have to hold down the button. Okay. You want to do the same with, first of all, you have to put this over your shoulder.
And bullets too.
And then do the same with
I
the
moved
bullets.
to the window. The town
When you
was
grab them,
already burning.
they put them into your little holster here. Now, one thing that I thought was really cool is in the options you can actually adjust the height of this belt to whatever. Now, this does feel pretty natural to me, but should it not feel right to you, you can adjust it, and I think that's a really cool little option. So come over here. Now, pick up your weapon. You are going to put your hand over your shoulder and grab, but I'm just going to show you here, with Oculus Quest, you can do different hand movements. Again, pretty cool. So let's get a rifle out. Pull the bolt back. Some ammo. Ammo in. Rifle forward. Grip
I took a few
with the
moments
second hand.
to test the weapon and my aim.
Then we'll look through here and
I rushed to rechamber the rifle.
in between each shot you have to pull back, pull forward. Grip on again. Bang. Grip. Forward. Works well.
Before leaving, I used the radio to send my position to my comrades.
The graphics aiming down sight are really impressive. With a lot of these games, when you aim down sights, it sort of falls to bits in terms of the graphics, but I think scaling back on stuff like this has allowed them to focus on what the game needs to do well, and it really does do it well, and that's a massive plus for me. So this is a checkpoint. That's what these radios are for. Now over here you will notice a bottle of booze. Unfortunately, you cannot drink it. I have tried. So in classic Italian fashion, all you can do is smash it in anger. Let's proceed. I don't like you. It's not worked out well for you, or you over there. Not well at all.
Although it seemed hopeless, Dante led from the front, rallying us to hold the walls. I had to get to Dante and help him.
introduction to
Before I
using
could reach him, Dante
the
was
gun on
gone.
live enemies here.
I would mourn later, but first, I had an enemy to kill.
So we are looking for... There's one there. Headshot. There's one here. Another headshot. Oh, need more ammo. I'm very pernickety about headshots. I'm going to be annoyed anytime I get one. There's some bullet time. Batter right through. That's what you like to see. Let's do the same with this guy if I get a bottle shot. Maybe not headshot. Boom. Headshots are just so satisfying. They really, really are. Ball shot maybe this time. Oh, I think I've got it. Oh, get in. That's what we like to see. We got another. Oh, there's a guy over there. So let's shoot this. Boom. Just gonna open that up. Just gonna take some more ammo. How many bullets we got left in this? One. Let's open that up. Just get some more bullets in. Right, let's go. Before these guys start shooting me.
Our leader, my friend, had given his life begging the Allies to send help. We didn't know if it was coming, but for his sake, we hoped and we fought.
Headshot. Oh, there's another guy there. Where'd he go? Fuck. Better get out of dodge. Heals some collectibles. Oh, skull cracker. And he smashed his jaw as well. I like it. Headshot. This guy sticks his head up. Collectible over here. More ammo.
The tanks had arrived and we had nothing that
Look at that for a shot. Batter. Honestly, just so satisfying. I heard I missed him.
artillery destroyed the tanks.
Another one straight into the skull. Any more? There's one there. Oh, I think we've pretty much completed the level. Let's see what that accuracy was at. 94. Not bad. I feel like it should have been 100 though. One went straight through that guy. Not pleased with that. Not a bad score though. Although obviously we are playing on an easier difficulty. Any headshots? 10 out of 13. Pretty good. Considering we went for the balls with one of them.
The Nazi attack had been a reprisal for the death of a senior German officer. The kill ordered by Dante, the fatal bullet fired by me. The Germans knew we were responsible, and they struck back without mercy, killing partisans and villagers alike. It was a slaughter. With Dante's death, we'd lost our leader. It would have been easy for us to give up, to lose hope. Instead, we strengthened our resolve. We would need it for what was still to come.
So I quite like the idea of the narration with this chap. Here we can flick over. We'll look at our loadouts. Partisan HQ. You've got your firing range. And this would be mission 2. Which we will not go into right now. But basically today I just wanted to show you the first mission. We are embargoed on some of the later content anyway, but I know there's a few videos that have went up today showing you sort of everything that is allowed to be shown thus far. I don't really want to do that. I want to give you an idea for the game, but I also want people to experience it for themselves, because this is something quite different and, in my opinion, very, very awesome. And I want people to experience it. So I'm going to wrap up the content section of this video here. I'm going to continue making Let's Play videos on Sniper Elite VR, but I don't want to publish them until Thursday. I know people have the option whether they watch or not, but I just don't want any sort of spoilerific content out there on my various platforms, basically, because I know there's a lot of people that are excited about this game, and rightfully so. So if I was to round up my thoughts so far, graphically a little bit lacking. Not terrible by any means. It's good where it counts. The graphics through the scope are every bit as good as the graphics just when you're walking about, and that is a massive thing for VR. It's something that has been lacking. Hopefully the same can be said for the PSVR version. That is my hope. We haven't tested that version yet, but you can see here that obviously this is not Half-Life Alyx. The loaves of bread in that bin look excruciatingly bad. There's no real way around it. They look pretty fucking awful, but it's good enough. I am playing this on the Oculus Quest, completely wireless, with the best VR controllers you can get to date, and this is a joy. I took this headset to work with me today to play this, and at any point I can just fire the headset on and go. And to be able to play something like this in this type of clarity with controllers this good is mind-blowing to me. I really like it. Graphics lacking a little. Gameplay so far superb. Story too early to tell. But while Sniper Elite has told decent stories in the past, the game wouldn't hinge on a good story for me. If they tell a coherent story and I can shoot people with kill cam, fine. That is more than enough for me. As if it's not for you, feel free to wait until our full review goes up. I'll break down the story in a spoiler-free way. But yeah, so far so good. The price point is going to be $29.99, which I think is a great price. There is, like I say, in terms of the graphics and stuff like that, there is maybe a touch of AA rather than AAA about the game. but that's reflected in the price. I think $29.99 is a superb price point, and it's in line with what looks like a really robust game that is going to have a lot of replay value, because there's scores, there's objectives for each level, there's shooting ranges. I think there's going to be a lot to do, and I think you're going to get a good bang for your buck with this game. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. All that is left for me to say is please check out our website, which is puredeadgaming.com. That's where the full review will be going live. You can also find links on there to all of our various content. We have a Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/puredeadgaming. We have a Twitter account, which is twitter.com/puredeadgaming. And we have a weekly podcast all about gaming and general nonsense. It launches every Thursday, 3 PM UK time, and is available on all podcast services, including Spotify. This video will be going live on YouTube, so if you're viewing this, you already know we have a YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe, hit a like, leave a comment if you can. Spread the word. We want to get more content, more viewers. Everybody wins. Okay? Right. That's me for today. Thanks, I'm Craig, and thanks for watching. Bye everyone.